Hey everybody, just a little something I'm doing before the beginning of the current episode. Well, for you guys it'll be the current episode, for me it'll be the next one. Basically I just wanted to show you the differences of what would happen if you got all 19 clues in the Hero Font Challenge, which I somehow managed, and what you would get for the golden token. Now, this time it's still Grindin. Pure coincidence, it can be any of the other ones. The only reason I know this is because, well, all the clues point to it being Grindin. Let's see if we can do better on this fight. To hell with you, he hisses. You have uncovered the assassin. Oh, by the way, one other thing. After this challenge, you start seeing Silencers of Greed, which are essentially upgraded regular thieves, but with an unblockable attack. It can be a real pain. Okay, I'm gonna try and take out the Anarchists first, just because all their attacks are unblockable. And those bombs can be a pain when you're trying to riposte against other thieves. That, and there's that. Come on. Yeah, I actually ended up getting a permanent injury from the whole board-in job. But I also managed to gain some back. Come on. I'm not gonna go down that easily, guys. Although, I don't have my second win this time. Gotta fight more conservatively then. Just you and me, Grindin. Oh, so close to a full charge. It's over. Your assassination ploy foiled. As the violence subsides, you realize that Father Galfrey is standing next to you, eyeing Grindin's body glibly. Such a shame. He looks up at you. Now to balance accounts. You took every precaution. I owe you a great debt. Let me show you how to pick a fool with a heavy purse from a crowd, and then you, my friend. He takes a ring from his hand and places it on you. You'll never be wanting of gold. Interesting. Does this make me an official member?
Well, well. Your skills continue to improve. We'll make a master of you yet.
Doubt it. For saving Father Galfrey and finding all the clues, we get dealing with thieves, Berta's betting house. I already had that card. Light of Truth. I seem to recall this ring from my personal playthrough. Can't remember what it does. Think something to do with thieves and getting gold when you kill them with a finisher? Something along those lines. Alright guys, with that, let us move on to our main... Yeah, what's the word I'm looking for? Main attraction, I guess you could say? Now whatever. Enjoy the main episode. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Hand of Fate 2. In the previous episode, we took on the Hero Font Challenge. We didn't manage to succeed in getting the golden token, but we did save Father Galfrey, and like I said, I took care of getting the golden token for this episode, and there will probably be a little bit of an intro video for that, this episode. And I know I said I was going to fast forward to about the same point that we left off in the Lovers last time, but there has been a recent update, at least at the time of recording, that shows that Oswin's damage resistance is doubled in combat. Plus, we do have a bunch of new cards that I'd like to show off, so why not? Now, as usual, we cannot use any companions, so any companion cards aren't going to be usable. Now, let's see, we got Man of the World, which I've seen in my personal playthrough. What it does is it reveals all card encounters on the current level that you find this on. It is very useful for those large ones. Let's see, we've got Trading House. Let's see, I'm still going to keep some of the stuff that can give us food. I might get rid of the Elder's Gift in exchange for dealing with thieves. This is a chance card that can get you some resources if you succeed. Gain food, gain food. Faction equipment. I think I'll remove that. Place it with Dark Alleys, which can get us some good equipment. Soothsayer is essentially that you pay her some gold, she shows you the cards for your adventure, and you decide based on that whether or not you want to go on the adventure. I'll get rid of Palace Armory, keep these, and get Dealing with Thieves, just to show that off, and Trading House. Let's see, Payment Shame, Borrow Burrow. I still need to keep some other stuff, simply because food. So we'll probably show off those new ones in another episode. Let's see, equipment. What new stuff have we got here? Sacrificial Blades. I know those are counted as holy, so we could use those. Let's see. It's good for what it's got, but no. Well, actually, the not consuming every third step would be useful. I think I'll get rid of Berserker's Creed and toss in Sacrificial Blades, because I know for a fact those are holy, which makes them do extra damage against skeletons. Let's see. Mask of Holy Fortunes. Let's get rid of Haritha's Ire and get that. Light of Truth, that's another new one. Ring of Food staying. Gambler's Jewel is staying. I guess that's just more new stuff we're gonna have to show off another time. Same with the Cry of Victory. Alright, and supplies, we're gonna stick with food. Merchant's Ring. If it's anything like the Merchant's Ring from the first game, it'll show us any merchants that are on the level, if I'm right. Okay, let's get things started. Thankfully, no secondary objective for this.
And so we begin our tale of romance, although we do it without the aid of those who have assisted us thus far.
And that was how we fell in love. In retrospect, the potatoes had nothing to do with it. I merely wished to speak of their starchy beauty. Oh boy. 3 moons ago, you came into the company of Oswin, the potato farmer. He'd grabbed your arm and explained that his beloved wanted to send him to the final death, so that they could be together in eternity. His desperate eyes and the promise of his family's magical sword convinced you to accompany him. But let's be honest, it was mostly the magical sword. Now you walk the road to his village, where he claims that he will be saved from his dearest sweet potato. Farmer gnaws at a raw potato. Coin slave. Seriously, just call me a mercenary, it's less offensive. Could we visit my kin on the way to to Nightshade Copse? Rumor has it that he's made some kind of exploding ball. Sure, why not? It's directly in our path anyways. No, but he tends to get quite crabby if I don't visit him while I'm in the area. Oh, my farm isn't here. It's in Nightshade Copse, where we're heading. Now I was merely visiting the city for the region's biannual root vegetable festival. Alright, let's get moving. Yep, I was right. Unfortunately, Knowing where it is doesn't do us much good without, you know, having actual gold to buy stuff. Still, though, it doesn't mean I can avoid it until I get some gold. Well, here we are. Uncle, it's Oswin. Poorly disguised as a human, scurries out from behind the cart. You note no surprise on either Oswin nor the goblin's face. Oswin, my boy, if you come to see my exploding doodads, and before anyone can agree or protest, the goblin pulls a lit bomb from his robe and flings it into the forest. The bomb explodes spectacularly against a boulder. You there, watch out for monsters. The forest is simply ripe with them. He taps his staff upon the ground, and undead begin to crawl from a swirling portal. Goblin gives you a genial smile as he places a bomb in your hands. He pats Oswin on the arm and jumps into the portal with a little whoop. Portal closes, leaving you surrounded by the walking dead, holding a bomb and with a potato farmer at your side. By the way, I think I might have been wrong about having to kill all of them in order to continue. I think you just have to kill them enough times. Or kill them all at the same time. I think either way really works. Focused on me. I'm away from Oswin. Don't need that much damage early on. Yep, definitely have to hit him with the bomb. Because typically they don't go down in about 2-3 hits. I'll take that. Oswin's uncle appears behind you without a sound, taking the curiously enchanted bomb from your hand and replacing it with a near identical one, which we are not going to be using till the final boss, if we make it that far. He then gives you both a forceful pinch on the cheek and disappears under the overturned cart. Oswin seems wholly unperturbed by the happenings. You continue on your journey until he gets kidnapped. Appear to be attempting a kidnapping, but are doing a shambolic job of it. One skeleton is shoving a cloth in Oswin's mouth, while another swings a sword wildly. Here's hoping we can succeed this time. Nope. Oh, great. Of course he's that far away.
Making deals with the guild? I can only think this will end poorly for both of us.
Against your better judgment, you decide to appeal to the Thieves' Guild for their patronage to help fund the journey ahead. Please? Yes. Some of the guild members are sympathetic towards your cause and offer support in the future. Dealer will add your selected game cards to the deck. The 40 gold would be nice, but I think the 20 food will be even better. Oh, okay, I can get both. The rest of the guild shows little interest in getting involved with your misadventures.
The game often offers you a choice. Sometimes they are both poor choices, however.
While roaming the dark alleyways of the capital, you see a suspicious group traveling in your direction. They are dragging a locked chest behind them, its contents unknown. In another direction, you spy an item glinting in the moonlight. The Ring of Food. However, you notice a number of shadowy forms lurking in the alley nearby. Now, here's the thing. It's basically a choice of whether or not you want to get resources first and risk the potential of getting equipment, or you want to get equipment first and risk the potential of getting resources. But seeing as how it's a Ring of Food, and I'm going to need that to heal Oswin up, let's move towards the suspiciously unguarded equipment. You've been ambushed. Shocker. By the 7 of Skulls. Shouldn't be too difficult to fight. Skeletons are typically known for having numbers on their side, and the randomness of their equipment. But it doesn't look like they've got any more than swords. There we go. Yeah, it seems if they're already in the process of resurrecting, then they're just gonna come back no matter what. Your assailants dispatched you. Pick up the equipment that drew you to this alleyway. Optionally discard any non-food gain card to receive +2 food. Nice. You pause to inspect the bodies of the vanquished. Now, in the other case with the chest, if we succeed with that...
I hope you have learned to be their master.
If we succeed at taking out the group, we get the resources first, and a chance at getting equipment. Yes, but either way we got both.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
You recover some valuables from your fallen opponents. Just 3 food? So be it. You find Oswin being dragged towards an open tomb by a cadre of skeletons. Again, not a difficult fight. Unless they've got phalanx skeletons. But even then, they'll go down easier than the phalanx of steel. Just gotta get right into the action and keep their attention on me. Any of them turn away, I need to focus immediately on them. Could have gone better, but oh well. It is what it is. You rummage through the bones for anything of use.
Whose sacrifice? That is the question.
I mean, that's pretty useful. I think I'll keep the gold. It's quite nice that she'd send all this to get me back. He looks quite pleased for a moment before remembering that the skeletons were trying to kill him. Yeah, did you forget that? I'm wondering, should I go to the general store to get food, or is it possible that on the King's Road, or whichever it is, I'll get more food? Only one way to find out. Let's get some provisions. 6 food for 18 gold. Yeah, I think that might be better. Yeah, but I don't have enough left over for this strength gain. Alright, let's go find Oswin. Yes, the thieves. He wasted his money on some vegetables, which don't add to our food, unfortunately. Oh, good. Here's hoping she gives us food instead of gold. I mean, yeah, I can discard it, but still. Please accept this. I don't need it, so yeah, I'll take the food instead. Tough decision. Let's do food, but if I get a little more, I can buy some more. So I'll take the gold. If it was like 5 or 10 gold, I would have considered it. Oh, nope. Not yet. Let's see. He beckons you over to a tree stump. As you approach, he places 2 items side by side on the stump. One will make your enemies your friends, the other is poison. Which shall you drink? Quickly, quickly, choose. There is a bomb and a bottle marked poison. Gee, I wonder which one we should pick. Yeah, I'll equip this just so I don't accidentally use Holy Purification. Goblin watches expectantly until you feign drinking the bomb. Satisfied with the proceedings, the old goblin gives you a little wave and climbs up a nearby tree. A band of skeletons emerge from the thicket. Because of course they do. It's a horde of skulls, which, based on the symbol, probably means a phalanx. No, you don't. Okay, yes you do, but still. Okay, I need to take out that bomb thrower. Oh, why does he have to join in on these fights? Can't he just stay in the back? Oh joy, some are already resurrected. Alright, how much did he lose and how much am I going to lose in terms of food? Oh, great. And he's been kidnapped. And, as we discovered the hard way, backtracking over completed. Backtracking over already completed encounters still drains his health. Well, at least I might get some resources out of this. I should probably try and take out the anarchists first, but just gotta remember to stay between them and Oswin. Come on. That was perfect timing on my special. Because I'd taken more than enough damage already. I'll take the equipment. Yeah, definitely taking that. Didn't get any gold, though. Let's see, do I have anything I can sell? I can sell the Trader's Urge. Because, unfortunately, it doesn't really do me as much good as I'd like. Purely for the fact that that you can't attack the enemies that have been enchanted by it. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to buy as much food as I can. And just watch. The next gain I get will be the 20 food, which will probably leave me with more than I need. What equipment would have been available? Well, can't buy anything, but I can at least take a look at this. Skeletons reanimate, they drain life from enemies around them. One failure card glows red during shuffle in chance card gambits. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. Well, here's hoping it's the next one I get from an equipment game. Can't buy any healing, so let's leave. See what these last 2 cards are. Ugh. No, not with Oswin joining me in these fights.
Now the power is yours to use.
Good to know, but I'll hold on to these until I know for a fact that I'm going to be taking on skeletons or thieves. Let's see, you plunge her into a lost, frightened mermaid. In exchange for guiding her to the ocean, she gives you some pearls and aids your escape. Well, that was nice. But I think I'll discard it for 2 food. Both me and Oswin are still healing. Plus, we'll get 3 thanks to our Armor of Gluttony. Oh, yes. Supplies, please. Of course. Here's hoping we succeed at this. It doesn't cost us more food. Yes. And I completely forgot to equip my sacrificial blade. Son of a... Okay, okay. Lessons learned. I just want to get these guys out of the way as soon as possible. Come on, do this. Also, I'm starting to think it's only the regular skeletons with the swords that resurrect. Could just be pure coincidence, but who knows. You rummage through the bones for anything of use. I'll continue with this one, because we might get that one. No, but we did get the Cardinal Blade, so that's something at least. I should probably try to make camp so I can heal myself. The problem being is that every time you make camp, there's a chance of Oswin getting kidnapped. I mean, I did it anyways, but still. Bake them, stew them, cover them, buttery pastry, cakes, pies, anything can be improved with the addition of a potato. Well, not my current situation. Alright, that should be enough. And good, he didn't get kidnapped. Let's see, returns with a potato pasty, bite, hulking northerner. Let's try and calm the northerners down. And not get too greedy with trying to get huge
do not
success.
move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
Now, what he was saying is that you need to move slowly. Don't try and get it right away. You cobble together a speech linking the liberty of the pasty with the freedom of those in the Empire willing to stand up and take it. The Northerners are moved to tears. One grabs your face in his enormous gnarled hands and blesses you with a gentle headbutt. Yagmir's Reward. After 4 combats against thieves, draw 5 game cards, then discard this card. Huh. Would have been useful previously in the hero font, but hey, I ain't complaining. You rest a while before continuing your journey. Hopefully this means that Northerners won't kidnap Oswin. Exploring the wilds. Personally, I prefer the dangerous or the open wilds over the treacherous ones, just because we can get more from that. Let's see, musket. The blades would be useful against the anarchists, but not against the musketeers. I'm gonna keep calling him that. Weird. I'll stick with my sword. No, wait a minute. Doesn't Cardinal Blade have armor break on it? I think it does. Ow. Oh, that was easy enough. Though, it's funny that it was dangerous wilds, but it looked like we were in a fishing village, so... Not quite sure what they were thinking with that one. I'm gonna stick with the equipment. Let's see. Gambler's Jewel. Add +2 to your final score. Frontier Barbet. Why not? This will be better. At least in the long run. And I'll keep this because, you know, I like having my encounters revealed. Off our play, Exploding Doodads, Trading House, which means that the way forward is right here. Good to know. We're fairly close to the end, at least I hope so. So I'll take the food instead. Well, at least it's skeletons and not northerners. Let's see, Oswald, he seems somewhat resigned to it now, not struggling so much. Well, first things first, let me switch over to my sacrificial blades. I think this one? Nope. Well, at least it's close by. Yeah, I know, his time is limited. Of course, that also means I'll be switching back to my Cardinal Blades. Take care of this. And you know what, I'm just gonna fight the Corrupted because it'll be an easier fight. Now, we are getting close to the end of our time. Well, that is if it hasn't already moved forward with that little intro piece that I'm adding on. So I think I'll just keep going. And down the Corrupted go. Yeah, why not? I'll keep the gold. Got more than enough food to get going. Yep, raid or ambush. I think I'll just avoid those altogether. And let's not forget to get the sacrificial blades out. You find Oswin face down in the forest, a half-eaten tuber by his side. Oh. Huh. Kinda wishing I'd gotten that gambler's jewel. Oswin remains unconscious. The potato falls from his mouth unchewed. Great. Let's try that again. Now I get it first time. As you place the potato in Oswin's mouth, his jaw snaps shut. You remove your fingers just in time. Barely acknowledging you, Oswin begins to frantically search the area. With a cry of relief, he leaps behind a tree. You help the weary farmer to his feet. Keep a close eye on this potato farmer. Surely you think he won't get kidnapped again? Yeah, guess again. Yep, we're at the end, so I'm gonna keep going. Just gonna head for the general store and then check out the trading house. Let's see, equipment. Mask of Holy Fortunes. That would be useful, but no, not at this point. Anything I can sell? See, definitely don't want to sell that. I can sell this because I don't need it anymore. Want to keep that, want to keep that. Might want to keep that, though I'm probably going to use this. Do I want to sell the Ring of Food? Yeah, why not? And with that, we shall buy the... Should I buy some extra food or buy some... I would like to heal Oswin up, because I'm not 100% sure whether or not he'll take part in it. This would be useful, but nah, I'll just buy some food. And with that, all our food is gone. Plus, I think the trading house requires food.
Here you will always find fair exchange. Do not overlook the many possible uses this may have. Many will not be so fair in your travels.
The trading house in the capital is well known for its fair barter exchanges. People from around the world gather here to do their wares, or trade their wares. Welcome, adventurer. Do you have something to trade? Put up 9 food for your pick from 2 pieces of equipment. Now let's put up 6 food for random equipment. Here's a nice one for you. I traded a wild Auroch for this one. No, I don't want to equip it. And let's do that again. Okay. That will serve you well.
A reward well earned.
Yeah, it was. We're closing up. You'll have to come back another day. Fine with me. Or can we at least succeed this time? This one? No. Oh, great. And I have to deal with his uncle anyways. Yeah, I know his time is limited. You run into Oswin's goblin uncle. He beckons you over to a tree stump. An artifact, if you will. Well, the only artifact I have is the Holy Bomb, and I need that. Speaking of which, do I have it equipped? Yeah, I do. Good. Ceremonial blades used to banish fallen mages. Okay, let's get rid of Bonkoid first. Or at least I would if it would let me target him. Hey, 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 get away from him. I need his family's magical blade. Fury. What's that? Oh, killed multiple enemies with a single weapon ability from a pair of light weapons. You rummage through the bones for anything of use. Alright, a little extra life can't hurt. You wonder how it's possible that somebody would want to kill Oswin this much, even if it's out of love. Alright, let's heal up Oswin. You give Oswin one of your pasties. He is slightly crestfallen when he bites into it, and you discover that it is only apple. You'd think at this point he'd realize, oh, they're all apple with everything I hand him. Whatever. Okay, let me make sure we're ready. Sacrificial blades, yes. Holy purification. Armor of gluttony. Frontier barbet. We are as good as we're gonna get.
The final reunion. How fitting and how sweet.
With a shout of relief, Oswin announces that Nightshade Copse is just over the hill. Let us go forth. The village looks abandoned. The sky darkens in the town square stands a beautiful woman, skin gray and mottled. Feel a sudden chill in the air. The woman's voice grates and hisses as if long unused. Dearest Oswin, you have come for me. Entranced, the potato farmer takes a step. You grab his shoulder, breaking the spell. The woman squints in your direction. Oswin, who is this? Your companion looks to you, still in a daze. You notice that, somehow, he is clutching a potato. Oswin grips the potato in both hands. He looks back at his lover in defiance. This is my friend. A heartbroken screech wrenches from the woman and she doubles over in pain. Horrified, you watch as her face twists and hollows and her limbs lengthen until before you stands a shade, swirling with fury. The ghostly figure lifts her arms and she begins to rise into the air. Yeah, Oswin's gonna be joining us, so healing him was a smart idea, as was holding on to our bomb. Might have made some earlier fights easier, but it'll make this one so much better. Oswin's lover is a wraith? Wraiths can drain life with an unavoidable spell. Attack them quickly to stop the effect. Why is it not letting me use my bombs? Oh, you bitch. Not dying here. Not this day. Neither is Oswin. Knock it off, you skeletal bitch. You stay down. There we go. Admittedly a close one with how much health she was draining, but we pulled it off. Oswin kneels over the body of the wraith and begins to weep. As the soft rain falls on the village square, you quietly leave the man to his grief.
A tale of love concludes with death, as they ever do.
Saving Oswin the potato farmer, we gain netted fens, exploding doodads, goblin retainer, the road to Goblin Town. You also gain Holy Purification, Traitor's Urge, Bloodletting Vial, Dark Thirst, and Blinding Brew. Warrior Benevolence in battle, your supplies have been added to. Healing Spirits, that's going to come in handy in a challenge coming up. We're making good use of the trading house. We get Scouting Party. Imagine it's probably a map reveal thing. Well, with that, we have come to the end of the tale of the poor lovers, torn apart by death. The next episode, we'll take on the Chariot. Hopefully with a somewhat happier ending than this one. So, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.